The storming of Dollaran. Now that the leprous evil had won the pit fiend as an ally, it began preparations for the storming of Dollaran. It was time for Yaina Overproud to die.
We've finally reached Dollaran. With the pit fiend, Crowley, we'll effortlessly overrun the city and kick Yaina Overproud's ass. Oh, but, could we solve it peacefully instead? Maybe they want to surrender.
Talia, your shameful deeds have not gone unnoticed. You have committed yourself to evil and killed grimly. You have led an army of evil here to Dollaran. I cannot allow that, for I fight for capitalism and neoliberalism. Love and justice. I am Yaina Overproud, and in the name of Dollaran, I will punish you.
Okay. I guess we can forget the peaceful solution thing. The armies of evil, forward!
Bravely, or extremely stupidly, the do-gooders of Dollaran threw themselves at Crowley, but they could do little against his concentrated power, his steeled muscles, and his fiery breath.
This isn't over yet. As if a ridiculous little demon could stand against me. Thunderbolt, fly and win!
A powerful spell hit Crowley, instantly evaporating all the weaker creatures around him. He seemed considerably weakened.
Hey, that's not fair! Just wait! I have a few tricks up my own sleeve, you fraud! Strengthen, demon! Fly and win!
Talia now also cast a spell on Crowley. Both spells seemed to balance each other out. At the same time, they surrounded the pit fiend with a storm of chaotic energy. This would protect him from all damage. Unfortunately, it would also protect everyone outside the energy vortex from Crowley.
This isn't over yet. Men, I need your support. Go to that demon and stay close to him. That will strengthen my spell.
That sounds dangerous.
He's almost banned, you idiots. He cannot do anything to you. Get a move on.
Come, creatures. I need your support. Stay close to Crowley to strengthen my spell. Fear not, the forces surrounding him are harmless. To me.
My goodness! I'm hardly needed for this intro. The fast-acting evil threw everything it had into getting its creatures close to Crowley in order to support Talia's spell. The northern road upon which the contemptuous of all life, including that of its own creatures, evil's army, was lined with warriors armed to the teeth. Proceeding any further would be a suicide mission. Crowley himself was less than pleased by the magical energies that swirled around him. After all he wanted was to bring chaos and destruction to the world. His superhuman demonic powers allowed him to temporarily resist all the spells and move forward. Of course, he would only do so on the unrighteous evil's orders. For although he was a mighty pit fiend, he was not a giant floating hand that could easily crush any and all creatures if it so wished. Payday! The heroes of Dollaran had finally gathered their courage and moved closer to Crowley in order to intensify their leader, Yaina Overproud's spell.
Get ready to intercept them. That spell really doesn't need to get any stronger!
Forward, brave warriors! Together we will defeat this evil! Thunderbolt, open!
The heroes strengthened Yaina Overproud's spell and slowly pushed Crowley back.
can't go on like this. Men, find the source of this evil. Enter the dungeon and destroy it.
Not a good time. I'm kind of busy here at the moment.
A group of heroes made their way into the dungeon to lead the armies of evil into a two-fronted war. Fortunately, the underground was laced with traps and so on, so that they didn't stand a chance. You did lace it with traps, didn't you? It's payday. Slowly but surely, Crowley was forced back. The idle evil had better support him quickly.
There can only be one, and that one is me! Once I'm done with you, I'm gonna raise Dollaran to the ground!
You will never defeat me. I fight for good. We win in every story.
The recovering evil would build a chamber of relaxation. There, demons could leave their non-existent cares behind them as they took a warm manna bath. It also allowed them to attain higher levels. Crowley's fabulous skill, however, stood ready to be unleashed upon the abominable evil signal. It's payday. The heroes strengthened Yaina Overproud's spell and slowly pushed Crowley back. Crowley's fabulous skill, however, stood ready to be unleashed upon the abominable evil signal. Enemies have entered the dungeon. Crowley's fabulous skill, however, stood ready to be unleashed upon the abominable evil signal. The hedonistic evil had built his demons a chamber of relaxation. There they could now take mana baths, which seemed to be an essential requirement for every high-level demon.
Combined might of all of Dollaran is behind me, Dark Elf. Your evil brood has no chance here.
The heroes strengthened Yaina Overproud's spell and slowly pushed Crowley back. It's payday. Defend the dungeon hut. The ghastly evil chuckled at the insidious thought of erecting a torture chamber. There, imaginative tortures could be used to persuade heroes to defect to good. I mean, to the right side of diabolical. Heroes had entered the dungeon through the back entrance. Wait, heroes had entered the dungeon by the back entrance? Alert! Uh-oh, a spider nest has been unearthed. Defend the dungeon hut. The dungeon heart is being attacked. The heroes strengthened Yaina Overproud's spell and slowly pushed Crowley back.
There can only be one, and that one is me!
Payday! Enemies have entered the dungeon. Crowley's fabulous skill, however, stood ready to be unleashed upon the abominable evil signal. spiders have spread throughout the underground. Crowley was forced back. The absolute evil had to send its creatures to support him.
Yes! More power! Excellent! Thank you, Crowley! Take that, Yaina!
The wicked eagle had simply forgotten to erect the insidious torture chamber. Following this little reminder, it immediately set about doing so. Heyday! Crowley's fabulous skill, however, stood ready to be unleashed upon the abominable evil's signal. The heroes strengthened Yaina Overproud's spell and slowly pushed Crowley back. Crowley's fabulous skill, however, stood ready to be unleashed upon the abominable evil signal.
Once I'm done with you, I'm gonna raise Dollaran to the ground!
You will never defeat me. I fight for good. We win in every story.
There are enemies in your dungeon. The dungeon heart is being attacked. Payday. The malicious evil had successfully built the torture chamber, where it could now persuade heroes to see the benefits of the dark side, through the use of instruments of torture, of course. The heroes strengthened Yaina Overproud's spell and slowly pushed Crowley back. Meanwhile, Crowley had covered half the distance. Not much longer, and Dollaran would fall.
Never! Men, attack! Operation Sneak Attack! Go! Hello, I said go!
The deceitful evil's clairvoyance had foreseen the do-gooder's ambush in the bottleneck, and it had already eliminated the problem. All that remained was a bewildered Yaina, wondering what had become of her primitive plan. There are enemies in your dungeon. Crowley had reached the gates of Dollaran. The energies raging around him melted through the defenses like a hot knife through butter. However, instead of demoralizing the defenders, that seemed to motivate them instead.
Exactly! Right, ladies and gentlemen, time to take out the garbage. Destroy the evil. For the Moonstone! For Dollaran!
Man the defenses!
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Give up, Talia. Good will always triumph.
Oh, like hell! Good is going down. I'm gonna tear your heart out and use it as a bath sponge.
Heroes had surrounded Crowley, and through Yaina Overproud's spell, slowly pushed him back. The lazy evil had to do something to stop them. Payday. Slowly but surely, Crowley was forced back. The idle evil had better support him quickly.
Very good. That adds some new momentum. Time to die, Yaina Overproud!
There are enemies in your dungeon. The all-overrunning evil's army had destroyed the pitiful hero camps with almost ridiculous ease. Now it was only a matter of time before Crowley reached the city's defenses.
Never! Dollaran will stand firm! Thunderbolt, fly, and win for crying out loud!
Crowley's fabulous skill, however, stood ready to be unleashed upon the abominable evil's signal.
Very good. That adds some new momentum. Time...
Go, Crowley, go on! Take the worthless magician out. The pit fiend had reached Yaina Overproud. He tore through the walls as if they were paper. And then they met. Lightning bolts lashed through the electrified air. An epic battle began.
Your days are numbered, villainous pit fiend. In the name of Dollaran, I will punish you. But not here.
What the... A teleportation spell? Oh, what a bitch! Come on, after her! She can't be far!
Daughter, cease your villainous deeds. Grimly's death. I forgive you for that. But look inside yourself and return to the light.
Him again? Look, go watch that cartoon movie about ice and snow and listen to the song Let It Go very, very closely.
I don't have time for that! Come on! We have to find Crowley and kill Yaina and lay waste to Dollaran, not necessarily in that order.